Hello everyone, I'm Steven Snakehook and Lindsey, and I'm here to tell you about portals. Not about the game or the physics base behind it, but how to create one in Stripgenerator. Now as we can see, we have our nice little portal effect going, where we can see through one portal and see an image that's on the other one. So right here, we can see through our blue portal into our red portal, where our character is looking through. So there we go. Now I'm going to be showing you how to create this. It's a little advanced, but really it's not all that hard, but it surely might confuse a couple of you. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete all this, and already have one that's somewhat made over here. So let's align it to what needs to be aligned to, and that looks about right. So this is our image. Now the very important thing is you need your background to be transparent. So if you can see through it, then you need to have something back there to make sure you can't see through the wall. Otherwise, a lot of this will not work. So what we're going to do is go to our red circle and put it up as we want our portal to be. So this looks like a nice sized portal. So what we're going to do is copy, invert it to this cyan color, and shrink it till it's an appropriate size for our portal. So this is probably about appropriate. What we're going to do is move this red portal out over here, copy the cyan, and go over here and shrink it some. So what we're going to do is all of this area over here is grouped. So the area that you want to be have a portal through, you need to mask all of that. So what we're going to do is mask that. Wait, I did the wrong thing. Anyways, we're going to mask it. Maybe we can do it right. Okay, we did it right this time. So we have a nice hole in it. And if we have something that's behind, we can see it, but we can't see through our walls, which is what we want. So what we're going to do is mask our red circle, and so it has a hole in it. So we're going to put it over our hole in the wall and blur it some. And if you start seeing some parts, you may want to shrink your portal some. And there we go. We have a nice little portal effect. So to get the effect of having, let's say, seeing a wall that's behind us, what we're going to do is it's kind of simple. All thing we're going to do is just copy this, remove the mask, and let's see, shrink it some because it does have some distance so it won't be as close and big, and adjust it as we want to. So there we go. It looks like we're seeing through a different portal that's going to be over here in a bit. So as we're just going to do that, we're going to copy this, flip it, and do like this. See, is this up in front? Yes. Invert that to our cyan, because we can't have a blue circle, because to get a blue circle, we have to mask to get the blue circle. So we can't mask it again, which might be a little bit annoying. Well, we could, but you would have to group the two blue circles together, and that's just a little bit of wasting time. So as we can see, we have both images here that we can see through. Now, of course, let's say maybe you had a TV or something that was right here, so you would have a TV over here in this. It all just depends on the effect you want to go with. So what we're going to have is we want our character to be looking through one portal, and to be seen looking at the portal in the other one. So we have this one that's on top of everything, and this one's going to be below everything to give off that effect. So there we go, we created two portals, and as a note, you need to think of how would this work out if it was happening for real. Because whatever's on the left-hand side on this portal will appear on the right side over here, because it's just the way it works. It's like if you were looking through this portal. If you were in front of this guy, he would appear on the right side. He wouldn't be on the left. So it's all about... it's some thinking required in this if you want to do it right, but I'm sure not a lot of people would probably gripe if you had your character also on the left side when he's supposed to be on the right, because probably not everyone's going to think about it. Now, there's another one that I've done before that I'm going to show you right now that it might be a little bit interesting to some of you. Let's set it up, And I had this as a falling one, where my character was falling. But in this one, we're just going to have our character is walking through the portals. And this nice little glitch likes to appear. So let's say we have a character that's going through a portal, but the portal is a portal that we can see another portal on. So, I don't really know how best to explain it, how it's supposed to look, but you'll see in a little bit. So what we're going to do is copy all this, shrink it, send it to the back, and let's see, have to pull that to the bottom, that to the bottom. That's the tricky part. Certain things like to appear on top when they really shouldn't be appearing on the top. So then we're going to copy that. Copy. Okay. Then we're going to shrink that some more. Send that to the back. And let's see, adjust this as we need. So there we go. We get the effect of a character is looking through, and there's a portal, and he's looking at himself going down the portal. So that's a nice little effect that you can add. I had one where my character was falling, and it was the similar effect. So hopefully this has helped you out some. It's a nice little interesting thing to use in your strips, and I'm sure it'll be fun for you to create and show off. And I'm sure some people that haven't seen this tutorial and never seen any of my portal stuff, they might be pretty amazed at it. So our next tutorial is going to be making a more advanced version of our character. Our character is going to have legs and arms now, so that's what the next tutorial is going to cover. It may be one that some of you want to go with. Maybe some of you like your simple character and just want to keep them simple. So this is all up to whatever you want to do with your character, but it might be an interesting tutorial for you to watch nonetheless. And also, if you do happen to like this tutorial or any of my other tutorials, and you want to be up to date on any future tutorials I'll be doing, all my videos I might be doing eventually, if I can get a camcorder or whatever, then just subscribe to me. It only takes one click. And if you do like this video, please rate it, fave it, tell all your friends, comment, whatever to help get it out.